Hello, everyone who's watching. It's your boy Josh Ops,
It's your boy Tay.
and we back again with another review. This time we're gonna do Daredevil Born Again episode 8 review.
Yep.
And I guess my first reaction was it was a great episode. It pretty much followed, Murdock investigating who put out the hit on Foggy. I'm
Yep.
just brief synopsis. Um, it was a bunch of action, a bunch of unreveal. We'll talk about that later. I don't want to give. And just give you a warning, we may discuss a little spoilers. So if you haven't seen it, I'm just giving you a warning. We're not gonna give you a play by play, but we may discuss spoilers. I'd rather be honest and tell you that. All
Yeah.
right, so say what was your reaction episode 8? We almost at the finish line.
Yep. We almost there. Episode 8. My thoughts are, me personally,
Mhm.
to piggyback off what you said, it does show the investigation continuance. I guess if you want to say off of episode 3, while him being a lawyer and
Mhm.
pinpointing that again. So it's actually showing him getting back into the suit, and this is the event after him getting back into the suit. So now they know that selective group of people know Daredevil is back. Not everybody, but mostly the people that need to know he's back.
Mhm.
Um, and then we go off, the aftermath from Muse. Like we go off, technically the aftermath of that. And like I said, it was straightforward. Him finding out, getting more unraveling as far as like why Foggy got hit. Um, what was he? What was he investigating before the events happened? We also found out something more with, which we'll get into that too, with the involvement of Bullseye, um,
Mhm.
and his involvement of this whole thing as well. Um, Heather's involvement with Kingpin. It's a lot that's been unraveled with this
Mhm.
episode,
I
which I
think
kind of
I
could
think
have said last.
I, yeah, I think the biggest unravel, this might be a huge spoiler,
Yeah.
that Vanessa was behind the hit of Paul.
Yes. Flat
It
straight
was
up.
Vanessa. We everyone thought it was Kingpin, but it was Vanessa.
It was
And
Vanessa the whole time.
so,
Yep. And she this
yeah,
was
so the
she already had this plan out prior to Kingpin's disappearance. Foggy got too deep into into her organization, as they would say. You know, um and yeah, she placed the hit out. She's the one that actually been in communication with uh Bullseye, well Pondexter as we know as Bullseye. And so we already had this assumption from episode 1 that somebody hired him because the way he was moving, that wasn't like Bullseye being Bullseye. He's more precise, with everything. Um, so yeah, find out Vanessa did it. Was it a shocker? Not really, because of everything she has done. The real shocker to me with Vanessa is actually her finding, which I called on the last review too. I kind of said it. Did she find out where Adam was? He can actually
well,
show.
shit, he
He showed.
showed her, but what she did next there, I'm not gonna say your thunder. What did she do next?
Oh yeah, she yeah, he's on an RIP shirt. Just leave it
Yeah,
like
she upped the switch on him. I'm joking. I'm joking with you. I'm joking with
she,
you. I'm joking with
but she made her like Kingpin
you.
for real. Well, hold on. Before we even get to Adam, the fact that we knew that she set dude up, Luca up on purpose, and then continuing on to Adam. Yeah, Vanessa's a whole different animal right now. Yo.
Yeah,
She's a
man, just not sweet Vanessa from season one. Thing. Going back
yeah,
to the Netflix days.
yeah. She flipped the switch like a mug compared to. It was like
Yeah.
it was like after she seen Kingpin get whipped, she just flipped the script. She just like, okay, now I gotta take over. There's no ifs, ands, but I gotta take over. Um,
And
but
I
now
probably say
mm,
anything else. Another big reveal probably Bullseye escaping prison,
yeah,
thanks to thanks to
thanks for that.
Murdock.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I think he was planning I think he was planning the whole getting out of jail from the beginning.
yeah, because he knew that Fist wanted him gone too. He wanted no
Yeah, 'cause
loose
they
ends.
put him in general population. I was like, oh, they
Yeah,
trying to get him. First thing when I saw, I was like, oh, they trying to. Didn't that remind you of when the Punisher got locked up?
the exact same thing.
Didn't that remind me? That's what it reminded me of. It was like, oh, he was gonna
Except,
get killed
except,
in
yeah, except
general
with
population.
Castle, yeah, except with Castle was the people that trying to he was looking for was for his family. This time it was actually Kingpin trying to get rid of Pondax, well Bullseye.
Mhm.
Like he tried to get rid of him.
You think so? I think it was still Vanessa. It might have been Vanessa, bro.
Nah, that was Fist. That was Fist.
I think it was still Vanessa to a degree. To a degree, I still think it was Vanessa was involved.
Well, I would say
Yeah,
if we
the reason I say it's Vanessa because Vanessa trying to clean up loose strings.
well, what happened now? Now that what we know so far, 8 episodes, they can't hide nothing from each other no more. So I wouldn't be surprised she told Fisk because
Hmm.
Fisk got power now, so she could easily
Hmm.
tell Fisk,
Oh man,
hey, I,
we gonna talk about his power in a little bit
yeah,
at that party. Gave me out there, strongholding all the rich people in New York. So yeah, you gonna invest in this property?
well,
Oh, I got
investigate.
your husband.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I know where you live at. Like you're like what?
Anytime a man strong arm his own wife, he's going to strong arm everybody else.
Yeah,
That
he's
man
strong on
said, "You
everybody.
have to choose. Either you choose him or me." She literally emptied the whole. Well, not empty the whole thing, but she hit a three. She hit a three combo, a 3-hit combo. It was done
Mhm.
for Adam.
Yeah,
She hit that man with a left right uppercut. It was over for him. It was over.
yeah.
Next thing you know, he said, "I will never leave you again." Man, please.
Come on, man. Let my man Fizz. He a hopeless romantic. Don't knock down the sandcastle,
No,
bro.
that man love hard. That's the problem. Is he love
He's a
hard.
hopeless romantic. He's a hopeless romantic. Let him be, man.
Yeah. Um. Let's get. I mean, I guess we can get to the big reveal. That they act. I'm surprised Marvel actually did it. Based off the storyline from the comic when big spoiler. I'm just letting you know, big spoiler.
Big
You know.
spoiler.
You know. Um.
We
I
dropping spoilers.
yeah. I can't believe they actually pulled that Mac took the bullet for Kingpin. Like in the comic, they really pulled it. They really did it.
Yeah,
I was like, what?
yeah.
even
When I
even
first
though
saw it, I thought he was the. You know what I thought? I thought he was
what
going to try to either kill Fizz or Vanessa. That's what I thought he was going to try to kill. I thought the reveal was, but what happened? Matt took the bullet. But I
yeah,
was thinking maybe he tried to kill either Matt or Fizz and end up killing Vanessa. That's what I was thinking. I was like, hopefully they don't go that route. Then they went the route that I saw the projected. But
yeah,
you know how I'm thinking something they might throw off, like just to throw us off a little bit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, by him, yeah, because by him being out, I would have thought he was going after Vanessa too, like or one of the two. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think he thinks Fizz is the one to put out the hit. I still think he
And
believes
that's what,
Fizz
yeah,
put out the hit. So that's
yeah,
why he was going after Fizz.
because he knew that Fisk is the only one that can move him from where he was at to general population. He's the like
Mhm.
at this point. Well, like you said, we don't know how deep in both.
Say you can't put bullseye in general population.
Oh, we already know
He
that he
get
was a
a
cop too. Yeah,
he get hold of a fork someone's dead. Like say
yeah.
like yeah.
Well, not only that, also people forget he was a cop. Like literally in the show, he's a cop. What I mean, people here probably done locked up in that general population right now.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, oh no, get me up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Now, did Matt think he was going to take the bullet? Nah, I don't think he. Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
He let. This was the one time. I think this is the one time since the Netflix series that we seen Matt anger get the best of him.
Mhm.
He was too hell bent to try to get Fist to talk about Foggy that he literally lost all his senses on how to actually do this.
Mhm.
And like you said, he came back to his senses after he talked to Vanessa and found out Vanessa was the one that did it. Then he decided to come back to his senses. Um,
Mhm.
because the history between him and because the history between him and Fisk, he was is documented. There's no secret like with those two. They hate each other for real. But that's the whole hero and villain arc. They always gotta hate each other but respect each other at the same time.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. All right. Any predictions?
we on the last episode now.
Punisher. I think Punisher's gonna come back.
I think this might
That
be
might
it.
that might lead into season two because they
Yes,
they are filming season two right now.
yeah. So yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. This might be the team up of Castle taking. It might be taking down Vanessa's empire, or it might be taking down Fist anti vigilante task force. It's gonna be one of the two. Because
Okay.
now that Luke is out the picture, who like that two what is it 2.8 million is a waste now. So
Hmm.
how they gonna what I'm saying? How are they
Okay.
gonna continue it?
Trying to think of after that. Did what his boys at? Because he took the shot. Is he gonna take another shot? Because the Punisher vigilante crew is probably gonna be after him.
um yeah, and I also think this is probably when we're gonna see Bullseye become actual Bullseye, like the villain Bullseye.
Mhm.
Like I think we might see him. Well, Bullseye really was anti-hero, but he in Daredevil's eyes, he's always been a villain, especially now because of Foggy. But um,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah, Bullseye is probably gonna be a shoot. I'm rougher. I might even say he might be one of the main players in episode 9. Actually,
Yeah, I think they're gonna save him for season two. He's going into season two. I don't
yeah.
see them killing them off. You see him killing boys out? No, I don't see
No,
that.
no, no, no. He's too.
I
No,
don't
he's
see
too.
no.
He's too
I don't
involved
see
in the
that.
story. Yeah, he's too involved in the story. Um, yeah, he's too involved in the story. Fist is too involved in the story. I think this might be Vanessa's lockup, though. I think Vanessa might get locked up. Conspiracy of a
I
Foggy.
think so. I don't know about that. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no to that. I think what is
Yeah,
going to end up. I think it's going to end up to the anti-vigilante bill, and he's going to call out pretty much all the vigilantes, and then they're going to go on the hunt for vigilantes.
like,
Punisher and Daredevil probably going to get together, and they're going to try to take out, the corrupt
yeah,
police. That's what I think they're going to do.
and that's probably why we're going
Leading
to
the
see.
season.
Yeah, that's probably when we're going to see Jessica Jones and
Then they're going to do a big reveal, like because the season finale. Anything that might can catch us off guard.
if anything, it's going to be the Defenders, but it ain't going to be. It's not going to be all of them. It's just going to be like Jessica Jones and maybe Luke Cage, probably.
Mhm.
I can't see them doing Iron Fist right now, but yeah, that would be like the if I had to say that would probably be like the reveal for me would be that
Mhm.
because of that anti vigilante bill that they're gonna do the reveal is gonna be Jessica Jones and Luke Cage in my opinion.
Okay. All right. Final question. We gotta give it a review. 0 to 10. What is the rating?
I actually like this
Episode eight.
episode. I actually like this episode. I give it a solid 8.4.
8.4. Okay. I give it like a solid 8. That was all I was gonna say about a solid 8.
Some
All right.
places gave it 9, but I was like, nah, I give it
They
like
gave
8.
they gave it a 9. Nah, I won't say 8. It was 8. It was 8.
Yeah.
All right. So anything else you like to add?
Nah, we just waiting for this week to see episode 9 to see what is going to happen. And see if any of our theories are right because, like I said, they are filming season 2 already. So, and it got renewed for season 3. So we got 2 more seasons of Daredevil that's going to be popping off at some point. So, yeah, we'll see.
All right. All right. So I want to thank everybody for watching. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe. Also, you can find us on Rumble too as well. We do post some videos on there too. All right. So peace and hair, Grease.
Peace and love.